Yo, what's going on? It's your boy King J. Wanted to talk about 2024, the content, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. I have a board here quickly to kind of go through all the stuff. There's a lot to unpack. There's a lot of stuff that I'm not going to unveil just yet because I just want the excitement to kind of be there. 2024 content, you know that Tekken 8 is going to be on the channel a lot, but I do not want to be labeled as just a Tekken channel. So there will be stuff like Street Fighter. There will be stuff like other things as well. I spoke about the lifestyle and, obviously training in the gym and doing all of that stuff. That's still going to be happening. But now there's going to be content with that. But the content is only going to be on IG, which is Instagram. So like there's going to be stuff where I'm collaborating with like people in the gym, filming stuff. That stuff is going to be happening on IG only. It's not going to be on my YouTube. It's not going to be my TikTok. It's not going to be my Twitch. It's going to be on IG only. Right. So that's what I want to do for moving it forward to next year. I want to separate each channel so that you kind of know what you're coming there for. So like YouTube, you'll be getting the long gameplay, this, that, and the other. Twitch, your interaction and stuff like that. TikTok is kind of like fun videos in short form. And then obviously IG will probably be more of the lifestyle stuff. So I know a lot of people that if you followed me on Instagram, you lot will see that there was a lot of posts when I was going overseas. I went abroad like 11 times in the space of 12 months. So I was posting those stuff up, but I kind of want to give more about my life and how I am as a person, because I feel like I do the gaming side of things, but I don't feel like I let people in more about like what I do or what I like. So I want to kind of show that side next year, or 2024, should I say. YouTube updates. So with YouTube updates, I just got to go onto the YouTube now and just kind of obviously speak to you about the YouTube and how I was doing, because I think the YouTube is doing very well. It's actually changed quite a lot. So with YouTube, let me just check if I can go on to the other thing. I should be able to. Here we go. All right. So with the YouTube is it could be 71,689 subscribers. I think that's absolutely great. We were stuck in the 60 range for a while, but it seems like, we're now finally pushed. There's a rebrand. So as you can see, the banner's changed, and I just put it purple with just the King J icon. And the reason why is because I want that icon I want people to see this icon and just know that it's the brand, right? I don't want everything to be on there. I just kind of want it to be straight, simple. Purple, I like purple. I'm wearing purple now. And even like the banners, like the outliner purple and stuff like that, I really like it. It just makes everything look tidy, right? So that's happened. There's going to be a lot more reviews. I know I just put out the Razer kit soon, but the reviews are coming back 2024. 2023, there wasn't much reviews, and that's purely based on me just traveling a lot and not having the time. So with that being said about reviews, let me put this down. We do have a a 4080 laptop to review, and this is just in time for Tekken 8. So when Tekken 8 comes, we'll be doing some exciting content with that. So, I really am going to be elevating the channel a lot more than I have ever done. I thought this year, 2023, that I elevated the channel a lot. No, not at all. I think the thing is with me is I worked ridiculously hard in 2023, but I didn't work smart. And I kind of want to change my approach next year to certain things, like just, sleeping more as well. I don't really sleep that much. I've been just doing a lot of work. Anxiety kicks in when I want to do a video. Like, if you're a creator, you know exactly what I mean. So I'm trying to change that up. Okay, so also as well, there's a bunch of things I recorded overseas. So there's stuff from Korea, there's stuff from Greece, Philippines, all that stuff that I filmed on my mobile phone that I didn't upload as shorts. Now, I will be looking over that content over the first 2 weeks of January, and I will be uploading the funny side, the funny stuff. There's stuff that I had with Nee that was hilarious. There's stuff that I had with Dojin that was hilarious. Like, even just in these other countries, there was just so much fun things that I was doing that I didn't upload. And I think it was just because I was super overwhelmed with how much content I had. I had content on my camera. I had content on my phone. Sometimes I'll be filming like this and holding the camera at the same time, depending on what it is. Like, there was just too much things that I had, and I just got super overwhelmed with it. So yeah, for the first 2 weeks of January, there will be a lot of shorts, more than usual, just because I want to get it out my phone, so then I could delete it and at least it's stored on. I could put it on my hard drive too, but I think those things were kind of like, they were just short-worthy content. It was not really something I wanted to keep. So yeah, there's that. The big one now on top of that is memberships. So I know people are going to be like, oh, memberships, oh, paywall, all of that stuff. No, it's not quite. I think with memberships, I kind of want to, I've seen other channels do it, and I've spoken to other fellow content creators that do memberships, and they've always suggested for me to do it, but I've always kind of been against it. But the reason why now I'm going to be more onto it is because whatever happens in terms of like the monetization from that is what is going to be able to help grow my team. Now, as you know, fighting games don't pay that well, which is, it is what it is. But I want to be able to, when I do travel 2024, be able to have a cameraman or have someone with me do the content. I find it extremely hard being a player and a content creator at the same time, and I want to try and eliminate that. But as you lot know, like, being super transparent, trying to do that and, you know, pay for someone else as well to then come on board to go to places like Philippines, Thailand, this, that, and the other, it costs a lot. So memberships is there. But what you get with memberships now, because it's not, oh, you just pay me, I take your money, and then I go flee. It's not like that at all. What it is I will be giving more time to give more updates for the people that are signed to the membership. So if you lot wanted to know like what's going on with the channel, what are the updates, what am I going to be releasing, stuff like that, I'll be doing that every other Sunday. So there will be also some other stuff as well. So maybe there might be like offline sets that I might have with someone. I'll probably bring a camera, record it, and that will be strictly for memberships. So those stuff will be behind paywall, but that doesn't change the fact that there will be loads of videos being uploaded onto YouTube. It's the same way how it's going on now, nothing is changing. It's just that there's just a little bit extra, just for that extra support financially to try and bring someone else on board so that I can be able to like just be myself when I'm, you know, on these trips. Because one thing I've been struggling with is going there, bringing a camera. No one knows the stress of having a camera there in your hand. Then you have to listen out for a tournament, your tournament, like your name, and you have to focus for the tournament. Then you have to think about what type of content you're getting when you're overseas. And bearing in mind, I'm a one-man band when I am overseas. Like, I do have a team in general, but overseas, it's a different beast because you're thinking about everything. Plus, you're jet lagged as well. Like, there's so much things going on. So yeah, I just want to stress that, I can't stress it enough. The memberships is not like a quick money grab scheme. It's not nothing like that. It's literally so that I can have someone else come with me abroad, because traveling abroad is super expensive. So if I can get something to kind of help support that, then that would be great. So memberships, that will be rolling as of tomorrow. And then updates as well. Again, like I said, every other Sunday. Sometimes you might get it twice in a month. You might get it 3 times in a month. It just all depends. So yeah, I would say the first 3 months, because Tekken 8 is being released, I think it will be probably every Sunday. But I just don't want to commit to every Sunday and then I don't do it. That's why I say every other Sunday. All right, cool. I think that's enough about this. But yeah, again, like I said, it's reviews, live reviews, and Tekken, Street Fighter. Like, I really want to heavily stick to Street Fighter as well. I think it's such a fun thing. It's such a fun game, in my opinion, isn't it? So yeah, I think that's it really. Obviously, I know people are going to be asking me about guides for Tekken. I'm unsure at this minute. Like, I want to commit to guides, but I also want to have fun. And, you know, I want to be a player again. So don't get me wrong, when I look at like obviously the guys beforehand, I don't even know if I still up. Yeah, so when I look at these views, like, you know, there's a lot of views on them. 857k, 55k, 215k, 167k, 230k, 83k. The views they speak for itself. No matter what anyone says, these views speak for itself, you know? So maybe we'll see. But one thing I will say for sure is there's definitely going to be streams. There's definitely going to be long sets. The Mandem Lobbies is going to be back again. So you will see Immortal Soul, Ayo Richie, myself, Dante, Shaiko. Like that's going to be the formula. I don't know if we're going to do guests and bring guests on. I don't know how it's going to work. But that is going to be happening. And is it going to be on this channel, the whole archives? Probably not. The archives will probably go on my King J Uncut channel because I don't want to leave too much long form content on this channel. Like, I want this to be kind of like the stuff that's edited down, crunch time. You know, you're getting everything looking smooth. Whereas, like, I don't know, we might be streaming for 4 to 6 hours. I think that should be going on like an uncut channel. So you lot can go see that if you lot are interested. All right, cool. Moving on. Are we good to move on? Yes, we are. All right, cool. So I'm just going to show you lot this. So obviously, as you lot may know, the emotes have changed. Some emotes they're there. Can you not see this? I think you lot can. All right, yeah. But you lot can't see me. I don't know if you lot could have been seeing me this whole time. That's actually crazy. But yeah, so basically, the emotes are changed. There's some of them that's gone. You know, we've got Wow, Smile, Prime. They're new. Big W, Big L. So big win, big loss. We've got the Kurt Angle one. We've got a new clip there. And we've got the Cap, which is the new one. Right? So these are all your standard emotes, right? You get 29 emotes if you sub to Twitch. If you got Prime, you get the same feature, right? But then you also get an additional 10. So we've got like loads more animated emotes. So you got Pog, Hello, the laughing one, the bop, not listening, glasses off, big vibe, shake on that, sub hype, let's go, right? We're now working on, so there's a few more. So there's a new emote for these two new emotes for tier 2. But we're gonna be working on, and it's in work in progress, to get tier 2 to get some good animated emotes, and tier 3 to get some good standard and good animated emotes. I don't know, maybe have me in bald head mode for this tier 3. I don't know. Well, I haven't thought about it yet, but there will be something quite funny for tier 3 for people to be like, all right, cool. You know what? Let's go to the tier 3 or let's go for the tier 2 if you don't want to. But yeah, we're just making it worthwhile if someone wanted to get to the tier 2 and tier 3. Right now, it's in construction mode. As you can see, there's only 3 animated emotes. It's out of 5, and there's none for tier 3. But I say, like I said, in the next, I would say in the next 2 weeks again, so I'll be working extreme overtime in the next 2 weeks just to kind of get everything ironed out. That will be the pattern. Yep. So that's that. So we done new emotes. I've done tiers. Okay. So another thing I want to talk about is where the stream is heading. So 2023, I keep saying this year, but this year is going to end in like a couple hours. I don't know why I keep saying this year. But yeah, so 2023, the main games I played was obviously Tekken 7, Tekken 8 when they had the CNT and CBT, Call of Duty, Street Fighter, and I think that is it really. So yeah, so I played those games, but now in 2024 we're gonna mix up some stuff. So we're gonna start adding variety in there. So when I say variety, it's not gonna be just the whole, oh yeah, he's just gonna play many games. It's gonna be the whole, you know, we're gonna play many games, but we're also gonna add IRL streaming into it as well. So it might be IRL streaming of me just being in the studio with the editors. It might be, I don't know, I might be at an event and I might just IRL stream at an event. So we're gonna add that into the mix. I've never really tried it properly outside of doing it once on TikTok, but I definitely want to bring it into Twitch. So that's got to happen. So that's variety stream. All right. Moving on. There is going to be, and I know this is going to be the sad part, there is going to be a slight switch up with the mods. So there's going to be a bit of a mod purge. It doesn't mean everyone's going to be purged. But I do want to have mods that stick around no matter what game it is. I don't want to have mods for just Tekken. I needs to be having mods for whatever game that it is. And there's a reason behind that. And I don't want to go too much into it because it's not nothing personal at all. So I don't want anyone to be like DMing me any death threats because they've been purged. But yeah, that is changing up. It's going to be changing up a bit. And yeah, there's definitely reasons. I've had to think about it quite hard. But yeah, that's going to change. VIP system is going to change also. So the VIP system is going to be refreshed. So there is I'm probably going to lower it down to 50. So if people have not been active in the stream for a while, your VIP is going to get purged. And there's also going to be a channel command for someone to have a VIP for a certain amount. So, yeah, like that's what's going on in the VIP system. Soundboards are going to be added. Now, yeah, the soundboards are going to be added. There's some quite funny ones. So, you probably might have Nee saying, you know what I'm saying? You probably might have Dante saying, are you mad? We already have the sounds already. So soundboards are coming. I just don't know if they're coming straight in January because I still want to see how they work. So there might be a test to see how that goes. So I think that's Twitch update done. So yeah, like I said, if you don't want the emotes and stuff, the emotes are all here. Like I said, what's going on, everyone in the stream chat? Appreciate you lot. There's a bunch of these here. And also as well, if you want to suggest any emotes, you can let me know in the Discord as well. So you can it's discord.gg/KingJAE. I'm going to try and revive the Discord. I'm not really active on Discord, but I'm trying to be as active as I can to try and grow it because I feel like the community on Discord would be good. So just so that we could kind of keep everything flowing when it comes to Tekken 8 because I do want to help a lot of the new players and stuff like that. So Discord I'll be trying everything to make Discord more active. Whether I succeed or not, at least I'll try. I don't know. We'll see how it works. But yeah, TikTok, I'll be streaming, but the TikTok streams will be unique. I can't go into too much detail about that, but yeah, we're really trying to push on the TikTok, and I think the aim is just to get 10k followers for people that are interested in gaming. So there is going to be some different type of streams that are on there. So yeah. Collabs. There's going to be more collabs. Again, I'm open to collabs. If there's anyone in the UK that does content and stuff, obviously it has to be like, I'm going to be as blunt as I can about it and be honest. I don't mind collabing as long as you're active on your channel. Like, I'm not going to collab with someone that has got, 200 subs and hasn't streamed or hasn't done content in 3 months to a year. Like, there is some type of what's the word to say? There is some type of man, my brain's fried. I don't even know what I'm even going to say. There is some type of, damn. You don't know what I'm trying to say anyways. So yeah, with collabs, I would love to collab with more UK content creators, whether it's Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, even if you play Brawl, Holla, Fortnite, whatever. Like, the crossover can definitely happen, and I want to do more of that. I don't feel like I've done much of that in 2023. I felt like 2023 was more traveling, lifestyle, and then Tekken with Tekken 8 when it was there. I was kind of burning out from Tekken 7. So yeah, that is that. Yeah, there is a requirement. Sorry, thanks for Phil's. Yeah, so there will be a requirement. And yeah, but I'm down to collab. Like, I don't want people to think, oh yeah, he's on this certain amount of numbers. He's not on collabing. He's stush. That's definitely not what it is. But there definitely is some type of requirement. Just hit me up. If you're serious and you do content and you want to do a collab, we can do it. Like I'm definitely up for collabs. I want to do collabs if that makes sense. So yeah. All right. Lastly, Sub Sundays are coming back, and the, I can only apologize for Sub Sundays not being there. The I'll be brutally honest. I was traveling most of the time, so those Sundays I would be in another country anyways. So it's just like I wouldn't be here to do like play games and do stuff like that. But now I probably might be traveling in 2024. I don't know. But even if I am traveling in 2024, I will load up a IRL stream. So it might even just be me in the hotel, just chilling, and we just talk and stuff like that. That is like, it's not even that much of an effort. I think with streaming, I feel like I put too much brain power into it, when literally you could just literally hold your phone and just put up a stream and just talk. So that is something that is going to be added in 2024. So yeah, if there's any questions or anything, you lot can let me know. But other than that, yeah, we're rolling into 2024 like that, man. I ain't got no like anything else really to say about it. I think that's it. The YouTube is going to be mainly like review content and stuff like that. Reviews, Tekken, Street Fighter. I think Tekken and Street Fighter will be like the main forefront. So if there's any news on Street Fighter, I'm covering it. Tekken, any news on that, I'm covering it. I would like to say Mortal Kombat as well, so I'll probably do reactions of Mortal Kombat, but that's not really my main thing. And if I'll be honest, I've only played it like maybe 3 times. So I want to play it more and dive into it. But when the game launched, it wasn't like, I don't know, man. It wasn't the best on launch. And I don't even know if it's even been fixed. Like, I really want to play, but yeah, it's just, I don't know. I don't know what really to say about it. But yeah, those are the updates. Patreon is going to have other stuff as well. So again, the Patreon is mainly for people that want to see other stuff. Like, I filmed a ton of content overseas, everywhere. So like, even in Greece, I filmed a lot of stuff. Philippines, untold amount of stuff I filmed over there. Korea, oh my gosh, so many content. But a lot of it don't go on YouTube, so you lot don't get to see everything. And then what happens is that I have a whole large folder of files, and I just delete them. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to combine the whole files together, and I'm going to then put it as a Patreon for you lot to go and just watch or do whatever. Like, if you want to, what do they call it, pledge? Yeah, if you want to do that, or I'm just going to say, if you want to join the Patreon to see extra content, you can then do that. And then on top of that, I will be giving updates on the Patreon as well. So yeah, everything is going to be happening. And I know people might be like, oh, but how do we know you're going to update the Patreon? I'm going to do it every Sunday. Before I go to bed, I'm doing it every Sunday. That will be my thing. That I'll do the Patreon update and the YouTube update before I go to bed. So yeah, that's the plan. That's what I'm trying to aim towards. I want to be able to do more with the channel. And obviously, again, like I said, me doing solo travel, I can probably do that, but I can't. If I be completely transparent, I can't bring someone else, and I want to be able to try and offer something for people if they want to see more. I always get asked like, oh, why can't you, like, why don't you release this, or why don't you put like, but I can't just release big content on my main channel. Like, I can't release, I don't know, let's say for example, my whole career journey on my YouTube, because that could be 3 hours, could be 2 hours, you know, attention span and all of these things I take into consideration, which is why I try to aim to not make my videos too long. So it's like, if you want to see stuff like, let's put it into perspective, the Muay Thai video is, that is a funny name, boy. Yeah, the Muay Thai video is 10 minutes on YouTube, but then my actual session was an hour. On my Patreon now, there's a 50-minute video of the full training. So if someone wanted to watch the extra and they said, oh yeah, I want to watch that, you'll get that. There's other stuff as well, like I said, that will be going on the Patreon. Stuff like from Philippines, Thailand, matches that are not being put up on my YouTube. They've just been recorded. I'll be doing a lot of the offline matches, recording as well, and putting them up maybe. I don't know. I haven't thought about where the offline matches are going to go. I tried it on my main YouTube, but I don't know if that's something I really want to pursue, if that makes sense. But yeah, other than that, that's it, man. That is 2024. That's what we're looking at. So I don't know if you want to call this a 2024 New Year's resolution. Do you want to call it that? I don't really know. But it's definitely something. So yeah. Hope you lot enjoy it. Thank you very much, and hope you lot have a great new year. I don't know why this cupboard thing is open, but randomly, I think I got a ghost in it. But yeah, appreciate you lot, man. Thank you.